Alright, this video is about, Chris Evans as Captain America. It's official, he's gonna be playing Cap. Um, you know, and as usual, the fans are not pleased. I kind of figured that was gonna happen, like I said. Fans get upset. They want this character. They want this actor to play this character and all that. And just give the guy a chance. The Mount Vernon kid, one of my best friends, on here, said it the best. He said, "You guys are judging him, and he hasn't even played the part yet." This brings me back to when they announced Heath Ledger was going to play the Joker. Everybody went insane. They said, "What? Chris Nolan? You're going to pick this C-class actor to play the Joker? Jack Nicholson is the best." Okay. Look what happened. That role is so iconic now that if somebody plays the Joker, people will go insane just because it's not Heath Ledger. You know what I'm saying? They would go insane because it's not him. And he is a Joker, you know what I'm saying? He proved that audience, he proved everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, rest his soul, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Much respect and love to that man. But Chris Evans as Captain America, give him a chance. That's all I gotta say. Heck, I don't even think they got the story yet. You know what I'm saying? They're just getting casting. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know who Red Skull is yet. So just calm down. This is one of those movies where I'm not gonna look into it anymore. As soon as the casting is all, as soon as they get Red Skull, and the other roles they're gonna have in here, I'm done. I'm not looking at any other fan posts or anything, because fans sometimes really piss me off. They really take it too far, and they really just make me just hate comics sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You get so fed up with their little comments. Oh, Chris Evans is shit. Ooh, Heath Ledger's shit. That's always their response. They got to use a curse word. Oh, he's shit. This movie's gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just get fed up with it. So once they get the casting down, I'm done. I don't want to hear I don't want to be like hearing on my page, what's your thoughts on blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until the movie comes out and I'll see. I'm not gonna pick it apart. I'm not gonna, when the trailer comes out, I'm not gonna pick the trailer apart and say this is this and that. It looks stupid, blah blah blah. Screw that. Trailers have lied to me before. I've seen trailers that look really awesome and the movie turns out to be pretty crappy. I've seen, trailers that don't look so good and the movie ends up surprising me. Chris Evans played in Push. I didn't think I was gonna like Push. I liked the movie. I thought it was a great movie. And don't give me that bullshit about oh, look what he did in Fantastic Four. Okay. The reason that movie sucked is not Chris Evans. He did a fine job as Johnny Storm. If you want to blame somebody, blame studios, blame the writers, blame Sony. Because, the actors can only do what they're told to do on the script. You know what I'm saying? That's their job. They can only do what's told in the script. They get the script, they read it over, they practice the lines, get it down, and they act. They might have some input into the acting and stuff like that. They might say, maybe I can do this to make it more invoking and make it more I don't know, a little different. Heath Ledger did that. If you read the script for The Dark Knight, you'll see that Heath Ledger actually put his own little twist. He followed the script directly, but there are certain lines in the script that are different than what he said, and he made it better. You know what I'm saying? And actors will do that sometimes. They'll say, you know what? Okay, I like the script. It's very rich. It's a good script, but I'm gonna do something just a little different. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna tweak it just a little bit, so it sounds better. You know what I'm saying? Because something that sounds good on paper might not sound good coming out of the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So my thoughts, man. Chris Evans, I wish him luck. I can't wait for Captain America 2011. Another great year for comic book movies. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I will not be looking into information after the casting is done, because I don't want to know about the story beforehand or anything like that. I don't want to know this. I don't want to know the cameos. I just want to go in there and watch it for myself. And I'm gonna stay out of this fan debate. This is my thoughts on the movie. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I wish the best of luck to all the actors involved. And that's my thoughts on Captain America. Can't wait for it.